you invoke these people to turn around and go, hey, there's people trying to reach out to us now. You're lying about your entire family, and we need to set the record straight. You're the one that did that. Going cold turkey on the internet won't help me. Are you f***ing stupid? Your mom's like, stop being on the internet and get a job. Mom, you can't stop me from being on the internet. Yeah, the dox is bad. Don't spread it around, but you should still harass her. What the f? You know, Connor just read your tweets and your situation was like, damn, I wouldn't want to be in his situation. Then you got mad, and now it's turned into making fun of you. You're the one that put your nose into this.
You're showing a man and you end it with a fucking dog hitting a fucking drum! Oh, I'm fucking mad.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We review the Fallen Chungus stuff. Yes, I have it all pulled up right here. The entire Twitter thread that happened. And we'll also watch, I think I'm going to watch Connor's video, actually. Let me pull that up. All you need to understand is that there's this kid, right? There's this fucking, I'm just going to say it. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. I'm just going to say it off the bat. I have no sympathy for this kid. If he ends up pulling any sort of unaliving tactics, I don't really feel bad. I don't. Why the hell should I? He's been nothing but a annoyance. Like, pathetic child. Oh, you got kicked out of your house because you couldn't shut the fuck up about a stupid conflict that happened hundreds of thousands of miles away. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't feel sympathy for you. I don't care. You are 18. He's 18. I thought he was 16. Realistically, this person is just a pathetic, sad sack of shit. And they're 18 years old. They could get a job. Get a job. Get a job. Yes, will you not have housing? Yeah, but you can still go to the job and still go to the homeless shelter and stay there until you get some money together. Maybe find an Airbnb or a cheap motel. Stay there for a bit throughout the days that you're gaining more money. There's a way to do it. The Palestine was a chick. Okay, wait, I'm getting my stories mixed up. So this kid had a falling out with his family. And put it on blast for the whole internet to see. That's what's happening here. Is that the story? Because I still don't feel bad. Okay, so I am messing up the stories. Sorry. I don't really feel bad. I get it. It sucks. You had a falling out with your family. I get that. I do. So I feel bad that you got removed from your household. But you did it to yourself. If you have done such stupid shit to get kicked out of your home to the part where you are now homeless because of your own stupid actions, I don't really feel bad for you. I don't think I ever will. That's kind of like the crazy part of all this is that usually I'm a lot more sympathetic to people that are going through something like this. Not in this case. I don't feel bad. I don't. I really don't feel bad. So I'm going to learn about this, and then we're going to go over the Connor, the drama he had with Connor, okay?
Is absolutely insane. There's all sorts of weird, crazy family drama happening. The very popular artist by the name of Fallen Chungus on Twitter has just been the core of this entire situation. You probably have seen his art and memes he's made.
How is this art? What is this? This is just meme art. This is worse. Like, this is Wojak level artwork. And Wojaks are pieces of genuine art. But this is like if a person made Wojak art.
The bro visited his friend meme, this one, along with the this sucks actually guy, pointing to the literal coolest thing ever. These are two of probably his most famous drawings he's made. People like to layer like whatever they want over it, you know, very popular on the internet. But regardless, he's now getting in a feud with his family publicly on Twitter. It's on the public forum. So I'm not even doing any kind of weird deep dive or showing private Discord messages. This is all happening publicly on twitter.com with his 70,000 follower Twitter account. While he's also having to ask for money on the same account because of this whole situation and his now apparent homelessness. This situation is crazy. So I'm going to just start from the top. I don't even know how to start this thing off, but we're just going to start from him tweeting out that he is homeless, where he says, I am now officially homeless. Things are bleak, but
I love this. I am now officially homeless, smiley face. What the fuck? How do you tweet something like this with a big old smiley face? What is wrong with you? You got kicked out because of your own actions. You absolute dolt.
I'm getting set up with a shelter, and I'm going to go job searching with my case manager on Monday. I'm going
to go job searching with my case manager. You're 18. How do you have a case manager?
Be setting up payment methods for both donos and art comms. DM me on Discord if you have any questions. Then this piece of art with a quote saying, have fun being homeless, kid. you. Actual quote from my stepfather. And someone obviously immediately replies, I'm so sorry to hear that. If you don't mind me asking how. And Fallen Chungus says, I argued with my mom for the umpteenth time and she dropped me off an hour away from the house. When I got there, they left a bag with my shit at the front door. At least now I know they don't give a fuck. And so that tweet went super viral, so I did a little bit of digging to see what led up to this. And he tweets out, for anyone wondering, my mom has essentially been controlling my entire life since I got home. Even now making this tweet is a gamble on whether I get kicked out of the house or not.
Why would you do that? If you know this tweet is going to kick you out of the house, I get you have a shit family life. I get it. Trust me. I get it. But sometimes you have to swallow your pride and do what you have to do so you can be independent and get out of there yourself, instead of tweeting out your problems and then being made homeless after the fact. You poked the bear, you got slapped by the bear.
I don't care. I just want her to realize going cold turkey on the internet won't help me. I'm not making some—
Yes. Going cold turkey on the internet won't help me. Are you f***ing stupid? Your mom's like, stop being on the internet and get a job. Mom, you can't stop me from being on the internet. I can't give up this addiction. It's worse than fentanyl.
grand return, but if my plans work, I'll have somewhat of a presence again, and I'll be able to answer DMs on my Discord alt. Otherwise, I'm just waiting to move the fuck out so I can hop back on game dev and do shit that makes me happy. I've been incredibly stressed, and my mom and stepdad simply do not give a fuck and continue to roll with an iron fist over my life. I get internet access as a blessing and a curse, but making this a productive thing isn't hard, and they don't realize that. Regardless, DMs are open. I won't be answering Twitter DMs or whatever. I'm focusing on getting a job and fixing my life, but I can't just fuck off from the internet forever. Platform management literally plays into my career path and stuff, so yeah. Thanks for reading. If you don't hear from me again for like 2 weeks, just assume I'm homeless. I'm willing to take the risk at this point though. Then a couple of days later, they tweeted last update for a while, but things still look kind of bleak regarding the time frame that I can return. But I do want to make things clear. When I'm back, I'll have a social media manager who posts my art for me, and the time I spend online will be 100% Discord/game dev related. Stay tuned. By the way, the guy who will be managing my account is the same guy who sung the incredible Gassy song. We are close friends. And so with that context, back to the original tweet, this person replies to them saying,
Whose voice is that? Connor. Or X8.
Resident being evicted. If you don't care about burning bridges, you're entitled to a notice period before being kicked out. Anywhere in the US, you'll get at least a week. California and similar states, 2 months. And they reply, I'm not interested in filing a claim or lawsuit. I don't have the time, money, or even the drive to do so. Besides, despite how my parents are, they have another kid to take care of who's nonverbal, so I don't want to put any more stress on them. Things just are how they are. Which, I mean, if he's being completely honest, that's, I guess, a fair response. It seems like he's in a situation where the parents are just pushing him out because they don't understand the internet. That's at least the way that he's portraying it. They might see him spending time online and think that he's a loser, think that he's going nowhere, which for a lot of people that can be true, but for some people, they can make it on the internet making money. I mean, look at every YouTuber you watch. There's also tons of artists who can make money on the internet. It's not impossible, but we're going to get into—
Yeah, it's not impossible, but it's also challenging. And 99% of people are not going to make a living wage off of YouTube, being an artist, any of that stuff. Most people cannot make a living wage on YouTube or as an online personality. Most people can't. 99% of people can't do it because either the content you're making isn't reaching an overall audience for you to make a lot of money. People aren't willing to donate to your streams. You aren't entertaining enough. You're boring. Your topics are boring. Like there's your artwork's bad. There's like 50,000 different things that go into this that allow you to make money. And if you don't hit the certain sweet notes, you will forever never make money. You'll probably make like $100. Okay, you'll probably make like $100. That's it. Most people do not make over $2,000 a month off of YouTube. Most people don't.
The whole story, so let's just continue. He's obviously in desperation because he starts asking if any of his followers live in Delaware where he's at. Half joking, but it'd be insanely nice to crash until at least Monday. Then he's just joking about the situation, me reading the 53rd Bros Homeless tweet in my mentions, and someone joking to put the homeless Twitter artist in a 1v1 duel, showing the other homeless Twitter artist who's been going viral for getting kicked out of their house for supporting Palestine. Yeah, that's...
Okay, yep, so these are two different people, obviously.
Amazing. Says this is a really good tweet, actually. But then things get bleak really quickly because he writes this tweet saying, I know I was hooting and hollering yesterday, but I genuinely think I'm in the worst spot I've ever been in, and it's freaking me the fuck out. I will most likely be going back to Wilmington after spending my day with my case manager. I have a tablet now, but that could be stolen in a snap. So I'm ridiculously scared for both my belongings and even my own life. Wilmington and other cities in general in my area are very, very unsafe. I don't even have a handful of options to pick from. To close things off, I'm not half joking anymore. If given the opportunity to sleep in a garage or on the floor or whatever under a roof by one of my followers, I would take it in a heartbeat. I'm ridiculously low on options and would do anything for some help. Then he talks about doing more stuff with his case manager, getting an ID, a library card, PayPal business account.
How do you not have any of that set up? You're saying that you want to make money off the internet, right? How do you not have a PayPal business account? How do you not have, like, I'm banned from PayPal for some stupid reason because I had a personal and I tried flicking it with the business and they blocked me out of it. But like, I made sure to set up like certain avenues for people to donate multiple different ways. They could do it on YouTube. They could do it on, they could do it through Ko-Fi. They could donate really anywhere.
Chungus has fallen.
Yeah.
Billions must go homeless.
True, Baron. But how do you not have an ID at the age of 18? Attain an ID. Did you lose your ID? How do you not have one? You got to live within your means if you're going to do content creation, and you shouldn't finance it. It's just going to f*** your life up down the line. But I don't get how you don't have an ID. You're 18 years old. You should have been issued a government ID already. Did you not take a road test? Did you not do anything? It sounds like you wanted someone to do it for him. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting out of that, Aviga. Good point. That's exactly what I'm thinking about.
And also setting up a donation link, and then continuing to say that his case manager has encouraged him to post less, which I respect, so my posting will probably be limited to random finger doodles I do, which probably is for the best in his situation, but unfortunately today it got astronomically worse. Right now his family is replying to the situation, and he's also interacting with them publicly, openly on his Twitter. It's just a total mess. So this account, which is allegedly his aunt, replies to the "I'm officially homeless" tweet saying,
I could not imagine being in this situation. Okay. I couldn't imagine being in this situation where his aunt, your aunt, is tweeting that you're a liar to the internet, that the way that you became homeless isn't the way that you're telling everyone you became homeless. This is levels of pathetic that is just unnecessary.
You did this to yourself. It's all on you. Leave your parents out of it or we're going to have a problem. Maybe look into anger management classes and a group setting where you can talk about your internet addiction. Someone
Damn, an internet addiction.
replies, there's no way you're commenting on every post of his, bruh, or we're going to have a problem. He's homeless. What problem?
I hate people like this. He's homeless, so that means any and all criticism coming from the family, any and all positions coming from the family that maybe they have a different perspective of why he was kicked out. Things like this are the major issue that let idiots like Fallen Chungus continue to operate and feel like they can keep doing the same thing and keep up their life. People like you. This guy right here is the actual prototype for that allow content creators, artists, all these people to feel like they can keep doing the same over and over and over again and be fine. That's what that is. These people are a problem.
What does he have to worry about with you that's bigger than what he's dealing with right now? Didn't realize people could be this clueless and blatantly vindictive. And then the person replies, this child has been causing nothing but tension, heartbreak, and doing whatever he wants to get his way. His home life has been torn apart by his antics. My sister's on the verge of a nervous breakdown, and the violent part of his personality has become more prevalent, which is crazy because they just completely ignored the we're gonna have a problem part. I don't understand. This is just nuts. And then the dude uses this time to quote tweet his aunt now with a 70,000 follower Twitter account saying, for anyone wondering, this is my actual aunt, and they are very blatantly picking and choosing shit from the truth. At no point did I claim I didn't fuck up, but nothing I've done to my mom, a stepdad, or anyone else in this family warranted me being left destitute. Piss off. Like, yeah, I've admitted I've been terminally online, but instead of handling it with care, they took away everything, including my bot.
Okay, what? Dude, they see that you have a major addiction, and they're trying to make you go cold turkey, and they're like, bruh, you can't be sitting on the internet all day long jerking off the hentai. This is a problem. I don't know. I'm just pulling that out of my head. But, like, bro, you confirm that's your aunt with a large platform. You know what? No, there's no punching down. She's the idiot that made the tweet. It's just aggravating. From what it sounds like so far, your family noticed that your internet activities became more and more and more and more destructive as it went. You became more and more and more of an annoyance, more and more and more of a person that is an issue in said household. They said, after all these attempts, we're taking all your shit away because you cannot operate in the real world and you need to get a job or do something outside in the world. He didn't like that, caused the problem, and they kicked him out. Yeah, you think the aunt calling him out would be a come to Jesus moment. You think.
And threatened me being kicked out if I went online. Not to mention my stepdad constantly doing the most and making my life miserable. And this person also just continues to make weird tweets, like Fallen Chungus said that they're making a Discord server, and they replied, why don't you post why you're really homeless instead of blaming it on my sister? So there's more family drama that's absolutely crazy. And leaving another reply to his original homeless post saying, maybe you should be honest here and stop spreading lies about your parents. You made this happen because you couldn't control your temper over a stupid computer. Get it right, bro. And going back to that other post we read where he said he argued with his mom for the umpteenth time, the aunt replied, maybe if you followed the rules that were set forth when you got out of the hospital, this all would not be happening. Maybe
Whoa! Out of the hospital? Was he in a mental institution? I wouldn't be shocked, okay? That is not like a shocking thing for me.
Maybe you should be honest with your followers and tell them that your parents...
I'm gonna show that to someone. Yeah. Yeah, do that.
Did everything they could possibly do to help you, and you took it to the extreme. So again, just being incredibly vague, not really directly saying what happened, just saying you took it to the extreme, you're in the wrong. No one's really saying what happened. It just sounds like an argument stemmed from Fallen Chungus saying they're terminally online and then them trying to take away their belongings. By the way, this person is an adult. They're 18 years old. They just turned 18, I think, a few months ago. But obviously this has caused a ton of tension, and he keeps tweeting. It just keeps going. Where he says, I don't know why my own blood is now setting out to paint me as a villain, but I will make myself very clear before any other claims are made.
I wonder why they're doing that. It's because you keep tweeting about said situation. You make the situation worse. You're trying to call out your family. Do you think your family's not going to fight back? You're the one that did that. You invoked these people to turn around and go, hey, there's people trying to reach out to us now. You're lying about your entire family, and we need to set the record straight. You're the one that did that.
This situation isn't black and white. I've messed up on almost all fronts, but my family has arguably handled it worse. Whether I f***ed up or not, it was their choice to leave me stranded and destitute in a dangerous city over arguments that resulted from their actions and behaviors. I hope my mom and her sister know I want nothing to do with them, and if I want to complain about being abandoned at 18 post-psych ward visits, I will f***ing do so. And someone replies, it's difficult to take your words at face value from how previous incidents pertaining to your fabrications and overreactions, which I can show you guys later in the video. On top of this, it just appears that right now you're trying to shift/deflect blame with how you're basically saying that they have done worse without context. And so Fallen Chungus then quote tweets this saying, my stepdad me sometime around 2019 to 2020 and left a scar on my shoulder. He has since then threatened me with physical violence. I want to say every 3 months since then on average. He has my mom wrapped around his finger. Are y'all happy? Please stop asking for the specifics. So now having physical allegations against his stepdad that he was living with. And then an account posts this tweet, which I'm going to just censor all of it because in the replies they just straight up dox the phone number of this guy's aunts. The situation is just getting absolutely nuts. This person says, Fallen Chungus is now actually encouraging his fan base to call and harass his own aunt, and shows the at. And yeah, bro, nice save for when they inevitably dox her, so you can say, I said not to dox her. Sure, bro, you definitely don't want her to be doxed, right? And then,
bro, no way. No way. Freshly abandoned at 18. Bro, you're 18 years old. You're a legal adult. Your family can kick you out if they want to. They aren't your landlords. They let you live there, under their roof. Now, do I feel terrible that the stepdad might be a horrible person? Absolutely. But you also were in a psych ward, tweeting crazy, doing crazy. Your family was like, please, your mom was like, please stop doing that. We're going to take away your internet access. He doesn't fucking listen. He proceeds to argue with them. They don't want to deal with it anymore. And they say, get the fuck out. You did that to yourself.
The replies, he just straight up posts the phone number of the aunts, which I've already reported the tweet because that's insane. But then they show a DM from Fallen Chungus that says, I don't care if you call my auntie and say, dumb, just don't push a dox, it'll complicate things. He sent this to his Discord server, which
I don't care if you call my mom, my aunt. Yeah, the dox is bad. Don't spread it around, but you should still harass her. What the?
I don't know why he would even say anything about this. This whole situation is nuts, and I don't know, maybe I can't speak from being in his shoes. Like, I don't know, I've never been in this position, but just you're opening yourself up to just have so much happen. Like, this is way too much. Then he interacts with this for some reason, quote tweeting it, saying, I want you to enlighten me on how I could possibly prevent over 1,000 people from saying what they want to a woman who is wearing her credentials on her sleeve. Truth is, I don't care what happens, but I also don't condone it. Why should I care? She inserted herself into this mess.
I don't condone it, but you literally said, I don't care if you call her. I don't care if you call her and say stupid.
Which is true. I mean, the aunt is openly just replying, and this is all public. It's happening on a public forum.
That's
why
fair.
I also feel fine covering it because it's all public. I'm not revealing some weird secrets about anyone. They're all publicly posting this on twitter.com. But holy this is crazy. He continues tweeting, with how things have transpired today, I'm honestly heartbroken, but I'm not losing sleep over it. As pessimistic as I've been, I really just gotta find a job and grind. My shelter is a great resource as well. Don't worry about me. I've only engaged with today to clear the air. And see, reading this just stresses me out. There was a whole thing that happened with this guy, like, I don't know, a month ago or so. He got in a whole beef with randoms on Twitter, accusing him of all sorts of crazy. Unfortunately, a lot of the tweets are deleted now, but he got in this whole Twitter beef with random people threatening him, trying to say that he sent them to the ER. I don't know. It was complicated. I didn't follow all of it. I heard they sent him threats and it's like saying that they wish he would die, all sorts of crazy stuff like that.
That sounds like the internet. This is the thing, right? Is like when you start a budding lolcowdom, you're going to have the worst of the worst start off on you. It's just what it is. I don't feel bad still.
Crazy, but if you're going to
Thank you for the 5.
your followers to harass your aunt for calling you out over Twitter, you deserve to be homeless.
Yeah, at that point.
And he just got down and dirty, engaged with them, replied to them, fed them a bunch of attention. And then it got to him too much, and he ended up posting a ending himself note on Twitter. He made a tweet.
Oh, fun. The boogie option. All right, so basically we're dealing with another boogie. Start on the internet, gets told they need to stop, continue to fight with people all the time, get into beef. When the beef gets too crazy and people are criticizing them, they start an unaliving thread. Classic.
In a video saying that he was going to unalive himself. He got a whole bunch of interaction on it, and he basically went to the mental hospital, apparently, deleted all the tweets, came back, making this tweet now, which is about a month ago, saying he got doxxed when he was in the hospital. I just got home. For what it's worth, I'm not coming back, period. I want my story to serve as an example of both what not to do and what to dreadfully expect when you find fame. It's about time I start my own life. So he says he's not coming back, period, and then he did.
I don't know how you get famous off of like some drawing. Yeah, sure, it was good meme fuel, but like, does that mean you're gonna be famous forever? Does that mean that people are gonna keep giving a shit about you forever? No.
Return. Then further clarifying, I was going to write a longer thread, but I just want to put it out there. Me returning isn't a 0% chance, although it'll be way, way later when I feel like I've matured enough to withstand the toxicity that comes with platform management. Despite it all, I love y'all. So bro's obviously still completely struggling with platform management. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh and he's handling everything perfectly exactly how he should, but I feel like he
definitely is not, Connor.
There's more to this story, and he's obviously openly admitted himself he's not a perfect person. So I'm not even saying that, like, you know, I'm not even alone saying that. He says it himself. But I don't know. This story is absolutely nuts. The more I read it, the more stressed I get. I can't imagine just being anywhere in this situation at all. So yeah, I don't know. My advice is, I don't even know what
Yeah, 150K likes on Twitter means you're doing something with your life, according to this guy. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. This dude believes 150,000 likes on Twitter makes you a demigod.
doing this shit. I don't think I even have advice for this guy. He's obviously terminally online. He's admitted that himself. He definitely needs something to manage his social media because that has been the core root of basically all his problems for the last month and a half. I don't know if the way that his family has handled it is appropriate. I have no idea. I wasn't there. We can speculate on that all we want. We're all our own individual people, and this is all now being posted publicly on a public forum, twitter.com. So hopefully this can all be resolved, I guess. That's pretty much the only thing I can think reading this story. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
All right. Connor's video was just him reading the tweets. Okay. Just reading the tweets. Reading the situation. Giving basic commentary, being like, this is crazy. This is the situation. This is the timeline of events. This is insane. Okay. Let's see what happens. After the fact. No malice. No malice says he hopes he gets better. Connor was pretty fair in that. Let's see what happens after. We're told to make this easy to follow. Followed Chugga's drama timeline. Deleted tweets. So let's see here. I make a video talking about how Fallen Chungus and his family openly beefed on Twitter, including the part where he adds his entire Discord server and calls to harass his aunt, and quote tweets a post with his aunt's phone number. Lyrics makes a joke tweet about my video because the title/topic is funny. Insane family argument goes too far. The Fallen Chungus drama. Fallen Chungus finds the tweet and calls me a caveman for making a video on him. Kind of ironic, Chungus, that you're calling someone a caveman when you have nowhere to live and you were in a psych ward because of your potential internet addiction or whatever mental disorder you have. So, ironic that you're calling someone a caveman. I reply saying it's rich coming from him, says he's constantly engaging in drama, and he fires back talking mad. Rich coming from you, buddy. Your D-list commentary channel. Every epic drama coverage video you make is just another scream into the void. Kind of true. We're all just D-list commentary channels, but we just make content. Who cares? We just make content. And if it's funny, interesting, or drama related, we make it. People think it's like more deep than it really is, that people have like some kind of real internal bond to it as a creator, and they're like, I have to constantly care about YouTube drama. It's like, no. You don't. You can enjoy it, but, like, you don't have to care about it. Ironic coming from the guy calling someone a caveman. So Connor does a live stream about the whole situation, goes over another video in which somebody made, I believe it was an AI voice video of his unaliving note. Fallen Chungus doesn't like that. He then quote tweets my stream saying, I'm pushing 30 and pathetic. Connor is not pushing 30. Like, at all. Declaring war on Twitter artists live. I'm in a train station mooching off free Wi-Fi right now, but it could be 1,000 times worse. What are you talking about? You're living in a train station, and you're beefing with people on Twitter. I feel like you need priorities in your life. This is probably why your mom tried taking your internet away. You are currently homeless, according to you, right? This is probably why your mom took your internet access away. You have no priorities. You would rather fight with people on the internet than deal with the fact that you are homeless and you live in a train station. Sooner or later, he's going to lose his phone and might end up using computers at internet cafes. That, or he will work at the library, which would be really funny. I could be in a dimly lit apartment pushing 30 and hitting a record button. I love that he thinks this is like an own. At least he lives in an apartment, a house. You live in a train station. Shit on random person. I didn't even know who you were until 20 minutes ago. It is pathetic. I play a suicide bait audio he posted to Twitter a month ago and had millions of views that he posted after getting into Twitter drama, and I play sad music over it. Behind the popular Twitter memes below, recently posted a suicide note and went on MIA for a week, allegedly over drama between him and others on Twitter and Discord. He just returned from mental hospital. Should I look into this? Nice, Connor. You played the sad music over the suicide note. Classic. He brings it up and then calls to mass flag my channel, sending his followers because I played something he posted to the public with millions of views. But on my suicide note, on stream, as an argument, flag this stream. It has audio of me talking about taking my own life, and that's TOS. No, it's not. It's not TOS. You made it public. Connor went over it. Did he add sad music to it? Sure. But that's not bullying and harassment. Not even close. That's not TOS at all. This is how I know you're terminally online, is that you think everything that is against you is TOS. I low-key don't care, but I'd rather not have someone attempting to make revenue off my personal issues. That's okay. So there's a difference. You're trying to flag his video down for TOS, which would lead to a channel strike versus a copyright strike. And even then, a copyright strike wouldn't really work because it's everywhere now. And you don't own the rights to it. It's not really it's so funny. You do realize setting up a stream on YouTube for the sole reason of on one guy and calling him a retard is likely the most blatant TOS thing. No, it isn't. Falls under the doctrine of criticism. You can call someone, you can make fun of them, and YouTube allows that. You made all this public. This person is criticizing you because of your own public actions and what they believe to you being a pathetic. That's criticism. Like, not even a moral thing, just not allowed on the platform. You're making it a moral thing. And it is allowed on the platform. You it's allowed on the platform. You homeless. He deletes everything it says he's going to move on. Just going to move on and let him have his paycheck. I don't know why I'm wasting my energy with some leafy wannabe. You got him on the leafy wannabe. No offense, Connor. I can't sit here. And judge. I do what I do, and it's not fucking groundbreaking either, brother. This is maybe the greatest goddamn tweet of all time. Provolone cheese, wherever you are the GOAT for this. You are the GOAT for this. I need to show you guys something else. There's another part of this. There's another part of this situation. I need to show you this. I need to show you that after this. So, provolone cheese goes under Fallen Chunk and says, this is what X8 looks like, by the way. True Wigga supremacy. Terrible fortune. Chat, that's the Ralpha mail. That's the Ralpha mail. Let's look at this part. Ralph gets involved. See, now the Ralpha mail knows of who you are. You will not survive this, Fallen Chungus. The Ralpha mail is here. So the Ralpha mail, quote, takes a screenshot of Fallen Chungus. This guy with 70k followers was talking about me. Coincidentally, Xiaomo released a mini doc on this idiot for abusing his family and being homeless bum today. And now he's saying he's going to end it all. Total cry bully. Do the right thing. The Ralpha mail has now been involved in the Fallen Chungus lore. The Fallen Chungus lore has now happened with the Ralpha mail. This is the greatest day of my life. So Diorio starts beefing with him in the replies to the Ralph tweet. You got him. Aren't you butt buddies with him? I haven't watched one of your videos in like 2 years. Why are you beefing with my friend's roommate, bro? You mad he got a home? This is so random. TS, this is so random. This is funny. Total Ralpha Mail W. Total Ralpha Mail W. He's mad he does have a home. Him and his followers call my fans Hitlerites. And he says my donors are Aryan Hitler Rapist 33. I wouldn't. So this dude's just making it up now. This dude's just making it up to him. Why are his fans Hitlerites? They were sitting in his stream for like 10 minutes waiting for him to say some Like, thanks, Aryan Hitler Rapist 33 for the $10. That's a funny name. That's a funny name. Yeah, typical Twitter artist trying to make it out like Connor is some sort of like fucking Nick Fuentes-esque individual. Then I end my stream. He DMs me that I do nothing but spread misery and all my fans are groypers. He DMs Connor. I don't know why you think any of this was worth the effort. You don't care about documentation. You care about starting and spreading misinformation. Like, are you not aware of your fans are literal groypers? Where? Where are the groypers? Where is Smaggle a groyper? Is Little Froakie a yeah, is Little Froakie a groyper? Is Spawndile a groyper? He then makes a tweet saying, it's all the commentary community's fault, lol. This is great. I feel like the commentary YouTuber timeline of commentary to criticism to bruh, you're homeless Lamau is increasingly obvious that everything done today towards me was out of blatant malice. Either way, it's said and done. I just know today was completely and utterly unnecessary. Then why did you get involved? You know, Connor just read your tweets and your situation was like, damn, I wouldn't want to be in his situation. Then you got mad and now it's turned into making fun of you. You're the one that put your nose into this. You're the one that did that. So shut the fuck up. Now he's again crying on Twitter, crying unaliving. Amazing. Also feels likely referencing the Shamos video he made on Fallen Chungus, lol. Not gonna make a thread or note. Total Chris domination. No, total Connor domination.
So they have to call people Hitlerites.
But this is the thing, right? Like, this is how a Twitter artist works. Okay? There are good Twitter artists out there. But these kinds of artists will try to use the old school means of how Twitter used to operate by calling someone a Nazi to ruin the credibility of someone. It doesn't work anymore. And Fallen Chungus being an 18-year-old NEET, a homeless NEET, a fucking loser, somebody who will continuously live their life as a homeless NEET because they are terminally online to the degree that their parents had to get involved and try and take away their internet access. They'll never grow. They'll never learn. They'll never change. They're going to remain homeless forever. This is a Daniel Larson Part 2. Connor got in early on the Daniel Larson Part 2 lore. Fuck, Connor. Crazy, bro. You discovered Daniel Larson 2 Electric Boogaloo. All he needs to do now is IRL stream, and then it's over. But, like, that's where we're going down. You know what? I'm just going to say it. Somebody clipped this and tweeted at Fallen Chungus. Fallen Chungus, I have $1 million idea for you that has no downsides whatsoever at all. And I'm being 100% serious. You should start IRL streaming. Why not? Why not? IRL stream on Kick. Make a good chunk of change. You can find yourself a hotel, an apartment. And just start IRL streaming for there. See what happens. It's going to go great. No downsides whatsoever. No downsides whatsoever. It is nothing but up and up and up when you IRL stream on Kick. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Like, I will be your #1 fan, Fallen Chungus, if you start IRL streaming. I would love that. I have nothing to live for. Oh, God, I don't care, Boogie. I don't care, Boogie. God, this is another Boogie. We're dealing with another Boogie that doesn't have that. I have nothing to live for. My family has abandoned me. All of my possessions are in holding or sold away. I have to sleep on a dirty mat with 20 other people in a room every night. You're the one that decided to fight with your family and become homeless. That's your fault. Yeah, you're the one that decided to fight with your family to the degree you got kicked out. I don't feel bad for you. This is shit that would happen in like the early 2000s, mid 2000s, 90s. 18 years old, you hit that age, parents that have problem children kick them out of the fucking house. It happens all the time. Now, is your dad probably a piece of shit? I have no idea. And I'll take you at your word, I guess, even though you seem to be a habitual fucking liar. I feel terrible about that, but you've done nothing to try and get yourself out of your own shitty situation. You would just complain, whine, moan, not work, not do this, not do that, not try to build your station, not try to build your platform, not to have donation links until you absolutely needed it. You did this to yourself. I have zero sympathy for somebody like you. None. You're the one that posts your unaliving notes. You're the one that gets into beef with your family on Twitter. You're the one that promoted, like, essentially showed everyone the docs of your aunt, said, I don't care if people call her, just don't spread it around. Why should I feel sorry for you? Why should I care if you just jump off a bridge? Why should I care? You've done nothing for me to care at all. I don't know you. I don't care to know you. I'm not usually the guy that's like, damn, if you end your life, don't do that. It's like, that's your life. I don't care. Why should I feel sympathy for someone like you? I don't. Harsh but true. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I'm so sick and tired of people like dancing around it, right? There are people that need actual help in their life, right? Actual people that struggle with mental illness, their place in the world, where they stand, what they want to do with their life. And then there's people like Fallen Chungus that don't understand the situation that they're in and continue to keep going down said path and not change because they don't want to, or they've already resigned themselves to a complete and utter loss. Why should I feel bad for that? Why? Why do I have to extend my sympathy to somebody that doesn't want to fix themselves? I want somebody to explain that to me. Why should I care? If you use the argument human life is important and you should never wish death on somebody, I'm not wishing death on them. I'm just saying I have no sympathy. Therapy doesn't always work on people. Fine. Find ways to help yourself. Go take medication. Try your hardest to actually build something for yourself. There are ways to push yourself. I have met people that have horrible, debilitating mental issues. They still live their life. They have moments of weakness, but they still live their life. They work, they love their family, but they need help. And they go and find that help. And they take help from people. It's the ones that don't do anything. It's the ones that continue to stay in the fucking mindset that they're in, continue to not change, continue to not build themselves, that end up like Fallen Chungus. And I do not feel sorry for them. Does that make me a heartless bastard? Probably. But I don't care. You have to cut it off. What is this? Friends with a guy who mocked a Palestine homeless girl, and it's some chick in the U.S. paying $7,000 for a kill. I'm dead. Oh, this isn't about Fallen. This isn't about the Fallen Chungus stuff. People need to be a little bit more jaded in their life. They need to understand that there are people that are that you're not able to help. There are people that you cannot save. It's about Fallen Chungus, but also the other girl. Nice. What the fuck? I'm just playing catch up on all of this. Listen, he should do IRL streaming. He should do it. First, the guy who mocked Palestine homeless girl is some chick in the U.S. paying for $7,000. Saw the tweet. It was shit. Sides with aunt with abusive aunt. How is the aunt abusive? Wait, how is the aunt abusive for saying you're lying about my sister and you're a shitty nephew? How is that abusive? Is friends with a guy who mocked a pro-Palestine homeless girl. Okay, that girl deserved it. You can't stop talking about a thing in your house that is not even remotely happening in your country, not even on your side of the planet. You can't, like, break that off to still live at that house, and then when you become independent, then you could shit on your family. I don't really feel bad for that the homeless girl that got kicked out because she's pro-Palestine. I don't feel bad. Let's see here. Calls a genuine unaliving note suicide baiting even more. Well, it seems like he's done it so many goddamn times, it's on boogie levels of retardation. I feel like that's where we're at. We're at boogie level retardation. The amount of times that I have seen from Connor's video, public tweets, everything, this dude just seems to constantly be like, I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna end my life now. I'm gonna end my life now. I'm gonna end my life now. What? How the hell am I supposed to take that seriously? Okay, Boogie. Okay, Boogs. These guys act like immature 9-year-olds, but they have an actual chance of killing you. Wait, what? What? Connor, I didn't know that you could kill people by reading their tweets. Boblax is a mass murderer then. Boblax has murdered hundreds of people. But they have an actual chance of killing you. Boblax is the biggest Twitter genocidist on the planet. The numbers that Boblax has committed does not even remotely match the number that Hitler committed during the Holocaust. Every tweet read is another murdered soul. I was ever accused of abuse and pushed her docs. Accurate. That person stole thousands that could have gone to people actually in Palestine. Total joke. The note was a bait. You're mad. Also, it's spelled Palestine with an E. Fix your username, little bro. Boblax did 9/11. Entire cities have been leveled by Boblax. Content creator houses have all turned on each other and stabbed each other to death. I can't get over this line. These guys act like immature 9-year-olds, but have an actual chance of killing you. How? How do you have an actual chance of killing them? This guy is like Tipster during his dramas. For example, Xylee was giving advice of how to negative drama February back in 2023, and he stabbed her in the back. Some people don't want help. Yeah, no, I'm very much aware of that particular situation involving Tipster. It's almost like I was aware, behind the scenes, how much of a Tipster was a fucking snake during that time. Wow. This whole drama is retarded. The fact that Connor had to put up with this shit is just shocking to me. He tried to flag his stream for playing sad music on a fucking video that he posted of his own unaliving note. Yeah, I'm sorry. Again, why should I feel bad? Why should I care? The chances of Boblax coming to your house with a Glock is low, but never zero. So true. Thank you for the 5. But, like, I don't feel bad. I don't know this person. I don't care to know this person. They seem like a complete waste of time. They seem like somebody that's going to forever be this way because they don't want to grow, change, learn, anything like that.
Hey guys, thank you for watching the clip. Thank you, Core, for doing the editing. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Check out the link in the description for the Lolcow trading card game. There's a brand new pack called Series X. That pack has my card in it, the Tipster cards as well. On top of that, there's a bunch of other cast of characters in there. And we're also working towards an ultimate goal for that. So make sure you guys click on the link below. We're going to try and upload daily here and do live streams pretty often. So make sure you stick around and hit that like button. Thanks, guys.